Speaking of Cardi B, she recently released her new single with Megan Thee Stallion. The new single is called Bongos. And although fans are loving the song and video, some critics, like one-time rapper and podcaster Joe Budden, think differently. Now, Joe went on his podcast saying Bongos isn't as high on the ratchet level as previous entries of theirs. Joe said he feels that Cardi and Megan missed the mark. What do you think of Cardi and Megan's new song? And do you think Joe is hating on the ladies, Al?
Listen, I like Joe Budden. I think in the podcast space, he's doing amazing things, but he could be wrong too. He could be wrong sometimes. I think this song is not his demographic because it's not my demographic, but I'm going to tell you what my insides are telling me. I think he's throwing shade. He's throwing shade because he hasn't forgotten that run-in that he had with the Migos at the BET Awards in 2017. Yep. And then, of course, Quavo made a diss track or diss song about him or a verse about him. So I think he's still mustering some, ill feelings and just trying to take a dig at them through Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion.
Hugh, what do you think?
Joe has historically had something to say negative about these ladies. He's not a fan. And here's the thing, everything from perfume smell to music to food to fashion to car color is all subjective, Claudia. My favorite song, I could love it. You could absolutely hate it and think it's trash. Which one of us is right, all right? There are going to be people who love it. There are going to be people who hate it. I'm going to be honest. When I heard the song at first, I didn't like it. But through scrolling through social media and hearing it over and over and over again, I'm now bouncing my hips. And the drums in the back is giving me very Latin flair. I live in Miami. I hear it all the time. So I think the song is going to make its way up the charts and be a hit. These two ladies work well together. They look well together. And or are y'all confused on the criteria that it takes to be a critic of rap? Because just because you from New York don't mean you're an authority on rap. Joe Budden had one hit song. And I am not trying to read because he's in my age bracket. I was in college when Pump It Up came out or high school. I don't remember no other Joe Budden song. And I know they say he's good and he can freestyle or battle rap, all this other stuff. I just don't understand how somebody who's had less hits than Cardi and or Megan can now be an authority over them and the genre.
I mean, he had that one song, Pump It Up, and it was popping back in 2003, and it took 20 years to go gold.
20 years. So it wasn't even popping like that then.
No, it wasn't. Like, it just went, I think it just went gold. And here's my thing. I get what he's doing, and I don't think it was like that hateful because like he's definitely said way worse stuff about a lot of people, including myself. But he's known for this. Like, he's found the success he never achieved in rap in the podcasting space. And he actually is good at it. I'm going to go ahead and give him that. But to be a good podcaster, like he's going for like the hip hop version of like a Howard Stern. He's going with that shock jock stuff. So he says stuff that resonates where we're going to talk about it and then further driving more numbers to go watch his show. It's actually genius. It works well. But like, this isn't new to Joe. Joe is always... it is lazy. And it's no secret he's definitely a Nicki Minaj fan, so he's definitely not going to be here for the Cardi stuff. He's going to be a little bit more critical, but he's a podcaster, so that's what he does. And I will say congratulations in that field because you are, like I said, you're successful there. But an authority on rap, me and you got as many hits, Joe. I went in the studio one time with my friends and we fucked around on the mic. So if you're expert on rap, then so are we. But you don't have to be a rapper to express your opinion on this song. But I'm not surprised. It's helping his podcast. That's as politically correct as I can be. And Brandy Lamb said he's a professional hater, like sweet and sour pissy that his career went south in 2022. Well, it did in the rap world, but you can't deny he's successful.
Yeah, he's very successful. Well, Candace did say they did miss the mark. The visuals are bomb, but the song sucks. So there are people out there that agree with them.
He was saying something about being commercialized ratchet, which I get what he's saying. Like he's saying it's the booty hole brown, it's the sexy reds genre now. But Megan and Cardi are too big of a name to do that kind of music. They still do ratchet coochie music still, but it's a little bit more. It is commercialized. I'm mad at it. But also, I'm 50, so